Hello, everybody. Permission to breathe, day 27. I haven't been well this week, so forgive me. I have been rather under the weather. I've had something that has plagued me my entire life, but I've had a bladder infection, and if there are any healers of any kind out there that have an understanding of why a specific ailment is recurring, I would be interested to hear what you have to say, but for me, it certainly knocks me out. It's been coming for a week. I could feel my body changing already, and it was just a case of what to do with it. I was rather hoping that it would go away with the hot water and water that I was drinking, but it didn't, so we've ended up on an antibiotic. Anyway, Kelly Davis here, NLP practitioner, timeline therapist, hypnotherapist, and life and business coach. So I have managed to do my 2,500 skips today. I am still doing my breathing and meditation twice a day. And like I've said to you before, this little challenge that I set myself at the beginning of January, 1 minute on the 1st of conscious breathing, leading up to increasing a minute a day, leading up to 31 minutes at the end of January, has certainly taken on its own little developments. Other than the infection, I'm actually feeling healthier than I have in a very long time, and also a lot more in tune with my body. I noticed something very strange this morning. My excitement and happiness when I made myself a bowl of berries with some yogurt and some manuka honey and a bit of cinnamon. I was over the moon, but it was almost like a happiness coming from my body. It wasn't necessarily my mind. I actually was saying the words to myself, oh my gosh, I'm so happy, I can't wait. Very odd thing to get excited about. It might be the lockdown. It used to be a glass of wine or a gin and tonic. These days it's about healthy food, so something's definitely happened. Just a few days before the end of the month now, we are planning on going into, well, we're not planning, it's definitely happening unless the world ends, but we're going into February. And as we go into February, the new challenge that I've set myself is to do, at this point, this is the first challenge for myself. There will be other things. Surya Namaskar, which is sun salutations. It's a yoga move, and my plan is to build up to 108 salutations by the end of February. I've just printed myself off one of these from the internet because, as I am not a yoga instructor, and even though I have done yoga over the years many times, it's important to get the inhalations and exhalations correct on this particular one. So carrying on with the breathing, the conscious breathing, is to bring consciousness into the body, or awareness into the body, this time through yoga. And again, you can go and, if you want to do the yoga with me next month, that's great. But basically, again, it's for me to see what I achieve by doing this. So I'm going to break it down into 4 quarters again, and hopefully by the end of the month. So half of 108 is 54. So 54 is half. Never mind. I'll catch up with you again tomorrow as to how I'm going to break it down, but we won't be starting with 108 sets a day. I can tell you that for nothing. I'm not sure, although I'll give it a good try, but certainly I'm going to try for half, which is the 54 in the beginning, and then we'll build up. That's about it from me. I'm feeling really healthy within myself, and certainly the awareness to things seems to be increasing just from doing the breathing techniques. I have been feeling a great amount of joy, actually. Really happy just for no reason, just and it's a happiness and a joy that's coming from inside somewhere. It's not based on what is happening externally at the minute. And obviously we know that there's a lot going on in the world externally that seems to affect us. And I think that one of the important lessons for me out of this month and sort of keeping this awareness and keeping conscious of what I'm doing is to focus on this. When you close your eyes, there's a whole world behind there, and it's just what is starting to happen, and it's this process. And obviously I started with the stricter meditations twice a day, kind of mid-month. When did I start? Yeah, on the 15th. And I think that that is making an incredible, and no matter what my mind tells me to do, whether it says I don't feel like it today, or it's a bit cold, or I'm not in the mood, without fail, I have done my sadhana, and it feels really good to be sticking to something, and something that's really good for me, and that I'm getting some benefit from. So if anybody's got anything that they want to discuss about it, whether you have followed this little challenge this month to bring some more awareness to your life, to be slightly more conscious about what you're doing, whether it be through breath, whether it be through something else that you really enjoy, either through painting, drawing, singing, dancing, even if you're just more aware when you go on a run, for instance, perhaps, as to what is actually going on in your body, rather than going for a run and completely ignoring it, whatever it is, to bring that consciousness back and to allow your body to talk to you, and try and quiet the mind a little bit. Just, our mind tells us a lot of stuff, and I'm starting to notice that my mind tells me a lot of rubbish a lot of the time. So it's coming to that awareness and actually doing something about it is really, I feel very balanced. So if anybody's been doing it, please give me feedback. I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, I am doing online coaching and therapy if anybody's interested. Initial consultation is free, just to have a chat, if you're interested in doing that. And otherwise, I shall chat to you all tomorrow, and perhaps have a bit more information about how I plan to tackle February's challenge, and kind of to set an intention for what I want to get out of it. I'll have that sort of fully prepared in the next couple of days, so that on the 1st of February I set a very definite intention and a very definite goal for what I want to achieve by the end of February. Let's chat tomorrow. Love you all. Cheers.